God, help me! The book spoke the truth. Ah! Hold tight, Crawford! They're coming! I can smell them!
You were right, Doctor. It's hopeless. What will you do? I think he would have liked to see his works donated to the British Museum.
Doctor, come back. I must show you this.
Mr. Parker, your Comet story has a great deal of promise. Tell me, 76 years after the Boleskine business, do you really think...
He stumbled over something extraordinary at Illsmouth. His writings and sketches are proof of it.
Yes, but he came home a raving lunatic. I don't want to go on any wild goose chases.
You'll have solid proof, Mr. Griffith. I'll go to Illsmouth. I'll find the exact place where Boleskine made his sketches. I'll take photographs.
If I finance your trip, and if you take the first steamship to America, will you be there in time for the passage of the Comet?
I'll be there with 3 nights to spare before Halley's Comet passes. I've already arranged to stay with a local doctor, a fella called Cobble.
Well, I'm willing to take a chance. I just hope this is worth it.
Mr. Griffith, your readers are going to love you.
Bring me back some sensational photographs. I want hard evidence of everything you say. I cannot afford to print crackpot ideas.
What a lovely morning. This village seems most welcoming. I must find Dr. Cobble. These 2 gentlemen should be able to help.
Mr. Parker, I presume?
Dr. Cobble, delighted to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce you to Andrew Arlington, the mayor of our little community.
Very happy to meet you.
Thank you, sir. I'm very glad to meet you.
There's no time to lose, Mr. Parker. We'd best be on our way. The Sales brothers have delivered your luggage. There's a telegram for you.
Dr. Cobble tells me you're interested in stars.
And comets.
Comets? I guess your visit has something to do with Halley's comet.
Indeed. And Illsmouth appears to be a marvelous place from which to observe the sky at night.
Oh, is that so?
If it's a clear night, we shall see the comet soaring through the sky.
You sure know how to project your enthusiasm, Mr. Parker.
Well, here you are, all set to get to work. I'll show you to your room. I'll have to leave you, my customers.
Won't wait. Just like the worthy citizens of my little town. Have a wonderful visit, Mr. Parker.
Yes, welcome to Illsmouth. I reserved the big room on the first floor for you. Tell me if you need anything.
Don't worry, I have everything I need. Goodbye, Doctor, and thank you again. No, I must have forgotten something. Just arrived in charming fishing port of Illsmouth. Warm welcome from Dr. Cobble, with whom I'm lodging, and A. Arlington, the mayor. Just arrived in charming Just arrived in absorbent cotton and surgical spirit. Let's leave them here. Just arrived in charming fishing. From Sales and Brothers, London, to Mr. Parker in Dr. Cobble Estate. Apologies. Stop. Have no more photosensitive plates. Stop. Try to purchase some your end. Stop. Tuesday, February 12th. If the child was 12 years of age in 1834, he's 88 today. There's a chance he's still alive. The photographic plates haven't arrived with the rest of my luggage. Summary of Boleskine's book. I met a 12-year-old boy willing to guide me through the forest. What a sight! The stars appeared to be a rifle shot away. He held the torches while I drew new constellations. I named them Octopus, Stalker. Who was that boy? There must be a register of births for that period. Where can I find the town records? Just arrived in China. The photographic plate. Now, let's see. The camera, a tripod, the lantern, the map of the area, but... oh, thank goodness. The photographic plates haven't arrived. Locked. The photographic plates. A fine piece of work. Signed Heartwood. The photograph. A doctor's degree in medicine and surgery from Miskatonic University. It's odd that a surgeon should end... A doctor's degree in medicine and surgery from Miskatonic University. It's odd that a surgeon should end up in a small town like this. Dr. Cobble has good taste, I must say. Dr. Cobble has good... Well, the good doctor appears to be keen on literature. Let's see. If Stones Could Speak, by the Marquis de Chamfray. A Hubertus the Bold translation. The Cellar Treatise. So many books. Quite a splendid house. This Dr. Cobble must make a good living. The lady sitting over there may be able to help me. Excuse me, madam.
You mean Miss, my good man. Miss Peacock.
Do forgive me, Miss Picotte. I'm not from these parts. The name's Parker.
Good day, young man.
Could you show me where the town records are kept?
Young man? I hope your manners improve somewhat before you talk to me again.
I would be extremely grateful if you could tell me where I might find the town records.
I'm so glad to be able to help. I think you'll have to try the town hall.
Dead Horse Inn. Now there's a jolly name for you. Dead Horse Inn. How do you do, sir?
No need to serve me, son. Name's Donahue. Jed Donahue. You that Parker fellow?
Yes, but how...
Old Jed knows a thing or two. It was the doctor told me that a young scientist was coming to visit. Now don't you fret now. I can keep a secret if I...
This pharmacy resembles a doll's house. What a fine town hall. Illsmouth seems to be a wealthy little town. Dead Horse Inn. Now
What have you got to say to that?
He's gonna win the shirts off our backs.
This isn't my day. It never is.
I'm paying for the drinks this time.
Darn right. Set 'em up.
Be with you right away, sir. No problem, Mr. Hambleton. That'll be delivered tonight. Oh, I spoke to Miss Gilchrist. She got your package. Can I...
good grief, what a mess in there. I'd like some photosensitive plates, please.
Well, just hold on a few seconds while I check to see if I have any. You're a lucky man! Well, they do say if anybody sells it, Meyer does. Got 2 boxes left. There's one. $10 for 3 plates.
I'll take them.
My advice to you is to try them first. I've had them for quite a while, so they aren't exactly brand new.
Oh, really?
That's a fact. Daytime, night, outside, inside. What is it you're wanting to photograph?
The stars in the night sky.
Well, you be careful. The emulsion's kind of old. Tell you what, you take a few shots of whatever you want to photograph and see what sort of results you get. If those plates aren't perfect, I'll give you your money back. And if they're okay, well, you can go back and buy some more.
I'll take your advice. Sorry to bother you, but I wonder whether you could tell me where I might find the town records.
I'm so glad to be able to help.
Good Lord, a page of Boleskine's writing. Wednesday, February 13th. Good God, what a sight. The stars were no more than a pistol shot away. That's curious. The word pistol has been crossed out and replaced by rifle. And a handwritten note. Truth sleeps beneath appearance. J. Keats. Interesting.
There you are at last, Mr. Parker. I've been expecting you. Oh, don't be surprised. Passing scientists invariably pay me a short visit. Of course, they're a rare breed around here now. Not like in the old days. But you don't want to hear all that. Allow me to introduce myself. Tobias John, keeper of the archives and records, at your service.
There's probably nothing I can tell you that you don't already know.
You're wrong, Mr. Parker. I may know your name and profession, but not the reason for your visit.
I'd like to consult the birth register.
So your interests are not limited to the stars. I hope I may be able to quench part of your thirst for knowledge. But remember, there are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Now, who the devil wrote that?
Shakespeare.
Excellent! So, Mr. Parker, you like to read?
I like nothing better than a good read.
Books are my passion, Mr. Parker, my most precious companions. silent, discreet, sometimes filled with mystery. I must let you get on with your work.
Fortunately, there weren't too many births in 1822. According to the register, there are 3 still alive today. Curtis Hambleton, William Coldstone, Thomas Greenwood.
Satisfied?
I believe I've found what I was looking for.
There are times when believing is not good enough, Mr. Parker. Sometimes we must be absolutely sure. Take Illsmouth, for instance. For many years the locals believed in the old legends. Did that make them true? I have a number of documents on the subject.
How fascinating. That's a subject I'm very keen on.
My library is full of such material, and I'm not talking about a mere single room. Oh no! A lifelong study, you know. There are those who would dearly love to get their hands on some of those old papers, but they'll need to be smart.
Well, they do say there's no such thing as a perfectly guarded secret, Mr. Jug.
Oh, you're close to the mark there, Mr. Parker. But I'd better let you get on with your work. Come back any time. The records are open in the afternoons. I'm usually at home in the morning. My house is just right of the post office. Just ring whenever you want. I'll tell you some interesting stories.
Most interesting.
You're a likable young fellow. I happened to glance over your shoulder while you were consulting the register, and I may be able to save you some time. Greenwood lives in the house right next door to Dr. Cobble's. Coldstone's house is set back a little from my own. Curtis Hambleton lives in the abandoned fishery near the harbour.
I don't know how to thank you.
Just promise to pay me another visit. Glad to have been of help. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in local history, take a look in the next room. If you want to talk, I'll be at home.
A blackboard. A blackboard. A blackboard. There were 3 births in 1822. Greenwood. His house is next to Dr. Cobble's. Coldstone, south of Jug's house. Curtis, in the fishery near the harbour. In any case, this entrance is rather charming. What does that sign up there say? Good day, sir.
No time. The town hall is closed. We're expecting the new forms for the animal census, and the mayor isn't even here. The mayor is not here, sir. No one can go in his office when he's not here.
What a splendid hallway. Splendid. What a the blackboard. The blackboard. The blackboard. The blackboard. The blackboard. The blackboard. What a splendid hallway. What a splendid hall. Charge of San Pablo by Remington, and if I'm not mistaken, it's an original. The charge of Monograph of Illsmouth names by Tobias Jug. Let's have a look. No. A pair of broken binoculars. Would Jug be spying on somebody? papers of no interest. A magnifying glass. Are covered in spider webs. This place is filthy. Very odd indeed. Mr. Hambleton? Curtis Hambleton? 76 years ago, a British scientist, Lord Boleskine.
Don't mention that name to me. Bad luck and trouble. I led him around for 3 nights. I carried the torch, the rifle, and I saw the thing.
What thing?
I wish I didn't remember. He'd drawn a map. I took him to the cross. I don't mind telling you, I was scared. Later on, I refused to go with my father to pray to the stones, so my father threw me out. My brother Wilbur cursed me, and now I live in squalid conditions.
Where did you take Boleskine?
Get away from this region, mister. The Comet's coming back. It'll be here in 3 nights, and that thing's coming too. Wilbur said so, so just get away from Illsmouth while you've got time.
Why?
If you saw what I saw, it was on the 3rd night, in the forest near the Calvary. The English guy was drawing. Then the thing appeared. I'd pay any price to forget what I saw. Now, get lost. Shoo!
Mr. Bishop's gate is locked.
Go on, find somewhere else to mess up. Say, Mr. Parker, Mr. Arlington, the mayor, told me about you. Welcome to Illsmouth. I'm Sergeant Baggs from the local police.
Glad to meet you. I'm looking for a cross.
Maybe you should try the cemetery. We call it the dead center of town. You get it?
I'm looking for a Calvary in the forest.
I can't help you there, and I don't advise you to wander in the forest by yourself. It's easy to get lost in that forest. I wouldn't even go there with a map. Now if you'll excuse me, duty calls. I've got to run those layabouts out of town towards the clearing in the woods.
What have they done?
They're gypsies, Mr. Parker. Sneakiest chicken thieves you ever saw. I'm not going to wait for them to strip the town bare, no sir. They're out of here.
Surely they have some rights.
I decide who has rights around here, Mr. Parker, and no stranger is going to tell me how to do my job. You stick to your science. I won't trouble you again.
But come now.
Mr. Parker, just read my lips. Stay out of my way.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, you, the fortune teller. Just shut up, okay? Now, you bunch of greaseballs, I want you out of my town, and I mean now. Mr. Parker, adieu.
On the butt. L.B. Incredible. Jug has Boleskine's rifle. Oh, there's a message engraved in the gun. Dash it all. It's too small to read. If only I had a magnifying glass. It's badly written. Ah. Searcher. E-S-T... The rest has been rubbed away. Searcher. Suzanne Searcher, probably. Strange. Those names are not mentioned in Boleskine's notebooks. Nothing. These butterflies really are magnificent. Am I bothering you?
Not at all. Indeed, to be frank, I can't get our last conversation off my mind.
Have you found something?
Not yet. But I hope to shed light on a few interesting facts. We'll discuss them later on.
Let's use the surgical spirit on the cotton. I was sure of it. The clue is not in the picture, but beneath it. No. This must be the rest of the message on the rifle. Northeast Beast. 4x2 stars. The cavalry is here. A strange message written by Boleskine. E.S. My information points to a cavalry deep in the forest. I have found Boleskine's guide. There were 3 births. I have to pinpoint the position of the cross on my map.
Gloria, always keep your head up high.
Yes, Aunt.
How's the photography going?
How's business?
Just fine. Now don't forget to test those plates I sold you.
Don't worry, I'll try them tonight. By the way, how well do you know the forest?
Not really. Why?
I need a guide for tonight.
Go see Tyler. Nathan Tyler. He's the lighthouse keeper. He knows this region as well as anybody. You'll probably find him in the tavern.
Thanks for the tip. Do you know Wilbur Hambleton?
Just between you and me, he doesn't have a very good reputation, if you know what I mean. His two sons are no better. Obed and Benjamin. Well, I hope you're lucky enough never to meet any of them.
Lucky not to meet them? You make them sound like a heap of trouble.
Trouble is a nice way of saying it. Come to think of it, you already know Wilbur. The man with the hood in the general store this morning.
Yes, I remember.
That's business. You don't pick your customers. And at least he pays, which not everybody does these days. You take care now, Mr. Parker.
Goodbye, Mr. Meyer.
I would be obliged if you were to stop making eyes at that Smith boy.
But, Aunt...
No buts, miss. That Renato is a layabout. He has stolen the old fool's mule again.
Ah, Dr. Cobble. I'm glad to see you.
Well, Mr. Parker, is the room satisfactory?
Couldn't be better, thank you.
What? The forest? Well, don't count on me. My rheumatism, you see.
I wouldn't dream of imposing on you, Doctor, but I have no idea whom to ask.
Go in here and see Nathan Tyler, the lighthouse keeper. People speak well of him, but take care all the same.
Take care?
Well, he drives a tough bargain, I believe, so don't let him skin you alive. I hope you have a map. Otherwise...
I understand. Thank you, Doctor. May I offer you a drink?
Holy cow, no. I run the Temperance League with Miss Pickott. We're trying to get this den of iniquity shut down.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
To be honest, Miss Pickott bullied me into it. And I'll admit I don't care too much for Zeke.
Ah, the unstoppable Miss Pickott.
You understand perfectly. I have things to do. See you later.
Indeed, Doctor. The owner seems none too friendly. Some information, please.
Does this look like a library? What are you drinking?
A beer.
That'll be $1.
Is that Nathan Tyler?
No, that's Thomas Bishop, a fisherman. Lives in the house in the harbor. First one you see when you arrive.
Is there something I can tell you?
No. Or rather, yes. I'm looking for Nathan Tyler.
He'll soon be here. You want to visit the lighthouse?
No. Are you familiar with the forest around Illsmouth?
So? Why?
I want to go there tonight.
I see. You must be the astronomer. I don't think you'll find anyone to take you.
I was told that Tyler...
It's none of my business, but you want to be careful of him.
Yes, I know. I've been warned about him. His prices.
No, not that. He's a strange... Shh. It's him.
Hi, everybody. Usual for me.
You got it. There's a guy looking for you.
What for?
I'm told you know the forest well.
Shall we have a seat? You want to do some hunting, maybe? Get yourself a plump hare or a duck?
Not quite, no. Actually, I need a guide for tonight. I want to go to the Calvary in the forest.
That's quite a way. And I don't know if I remember the way leading there.
I have a map.
A map? Well, I wouldn't rely too much on it if I were you. I'll take you to the Calvary for $20.
$20? Isn't that a tiny bit steep?
Wait a minute. We have to cross the Washington River, you know. On a cold night, right in the middle of the forest. If you don't like my price, mister,
Parker. John T. Parker.
Why didn't you say so? I'll take you there for nothing. Well, let's make it $5 for my expenses. We'll stop by at my place for something to eat. Then we'll get ready and go. Okay?
I'll think it over.
Go on, Benjamin.
If it ain't the Hambledon slime bags.
Obed, Ben, stop that. Leave Webster alone.
Stay out of this, Bishop. I've been wanting to get me a Webster for quite a while now. Why, they're really laying into him.
Why don't you do something to stop them instead of making inane comments?
How about it, Webster? You like that? Want some more?
Let him be.
That's enough. Mind your own damn business or I'll bust his nose.
be sorry. Won't he, Ben?
Yeah, we'll get you. Then you'll be really sorry.
Thank you, sir.
I'm taking you to the drugstore.
You did the right thing, mister, but you'd better be on your guard from now on.
Father, quick! Somebody's hurt!
Holy cow, Walter Webster. I bet it was those Hambleton boys did this to you. Come over here.
You're a photographer, aren't you?
News travels fast around here, Miss...
Mary Matthews. I run the drugstore with my father. He's nuts about photography. Did you find what you were looking for, Mr. Parker?
Yes, thank you.
My father is also a keen photographer.
That should keep him alive. Mr. Parker, I'm Jonathan Matthews. I hear you're a keen photographer. I have a darkroom which you're more than welcome to use if you want to develop your plates. You did a fine thing chasing off Benjamin and Obed. May the devil take those boys.
I'm grateful for your offer.
Come whenever you want, Mr. Parker.
Hold on to your horses, Mary.
So you're back on your feet?
Thanks to you, Mr. Parker. Without your help, I know you want to go into the forest. If I can help you...
Could you find your way to the Calvary? I have a map.
We can try. That'll be my way of thanking you.
Very well.
We'll meet in an hour outside the town hall.
See you later, then.
As for kissing your hand, your fingertips are quite enough, Gloria. I have never seen a gentleman press his lips in such a manner.
He was not pressing his lips, Aunt.
How dare you say such a thing? I saw him with my own poor eyes, I tell you. The wretch!
Fresh vegetables. And some fish. Not so fresh. Some fish.
Let's see what you brought. Okay, we have everything we need. I know this place very well. Let's go, I'll carry the tripod. The bush! There! That bush! It moved, didn't you see it? There's somebody spying on us for sure.
Calm down.
Listen, the cross is on the other side. I have to go home now.
If I took off that wrapping... Fine, that seems to be holding. Impossible without a tripod. Here, it's perfect. My tripod's none too stable. There, that should hold it in place. Fine. I'll be able to take some photos. There's a passage that way.
Funglui, Milwanaf, Cthulhu Raila, Wanglia Nae Fatang. Funglui, Milwanaf, Cthulhu Raila, Wanglia Nae Fatang. Funglui, Milwanaf, Cthulhu Raila, Wanglia Nae Fatang. Behold! Look up there! We are being observed. You have signed your own death warrant. I, Narakamas, tell you that in 2 nights, Cthulhu will reign once more. Funglui, Milwanaf, Cthulhu Raila, Wanglia Nae Fatang. You're exhausted, been overdoing it. Blood pressure a little high, too. You'll need a good, long rest.
Out of the question, Doctor.
Running the risk of a heart attack, so no excitement, you understand? Take this prescription along to Matthews right away. They're pills for your heart. Careful now. At the slightest twinge of pain in your left side, swallow one, and fast. You got that?
I hear and obey, Doctor.
And no reckless pranks. You're young, but I'm only a physician, not a wizard.
Doctor, there's something I must tell you. I was chased by an Indian.
An Indian? Apart from Natawanga, who hides out in the forest, I don't see who it could be. There was a certain Naramoose, I seem to recall, but he must be well and truly dead by now. If you meet him, ask him for the recipe for his elixir of eternal youth.
I'm not joking, Doctor.
That's what I was afraid of. I'm not a psychiatrist, you know. What you need is rest.